YouTube family, what is up? Happy Friday. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my personal story, and I'm going to give you some business advice and some real estate advice. Whether you're in the building phase or you're in the growing phase, right? So whether you're in the building, starting out, you're building up your business, and I don't care what business you're trying to build right now, but the advice that I'm about to share with you, the life lesson that I've learned, is going to save you headaches, stress, time, and a boatload of money. All right. So whether you're building or you're in this growing phase, right? You're trying to grow and scale your business from whatever it is, whether you want to go from a $100,000 to $1 million a year, I'm going to share with you this, and it's going to help you a lot. And if it does, please show your boy King Khang some love. Boom, smash the thumbs up. If you're new to the family, be sure to boom, smash that subscribe button. And let's get right into it. So lesson number one is let's talk about, first, the lesson number one is I want to talk about, when you're starting to accumulate some money and then you want to go buy real estate, how do you start protecting your asset? So this is lesson number one. I pay $30,000 a year to share what I'm about to share with you. And I'm going to share with you the story that I have never shared before on social media. So number one is let's talk about protecting your asset, all right? We're talking about personal, all right, and your business. Okay, this is why you want to start an LLC, okay? So I'm going to talk about, let's just say, real estate. This is the reason why when you start a business, you want to create an LLC. It's because it's going to protect you from any lawsuit. And let me explain. So when you create an LLC in your business and now you go buy real estate, I'm just going to say, now let's go buy real estate. Let's just say that you went and you bought a house, okay? And this house here sits on its own LLC. So you have an LLC for your business. Let's just say for your wholesaling business. In this case, for your wholesaling business, you have an LLC for that. That's your active income, right? That LLC is active income. And then let's say that you create another LLC for your rental portfolio. So I have an LLC for my rental. I have an LLC for each one of my business that I start up or I'm doing. Now, let's just say that the renter, fall, trip, or whatever it is at your rental property, all right? And then they decide, you know what? They want to come and they want to sue you. The insurance company takes care of them. They're still not happy. They want to come and just battle with you and try to sue you for as much as they possibly can, right? The most that they can get is they can only get what is currently held in that LLC. They cannot come after your personal asset, your house, your car, your bank account. You guys, this is very, very important because when you start to grow really big, things are going to happen. So you want to make sure that you can protect you and your business as much as you can. You want to eliminate the exposure, okay, for the greedy, for the people who want to get your money, okay? Now, here's what you need to understand is that, let's just say you own this house. You start an LLC for your holding company, right? Your passive income, you buy and hold. And then let's just say this house is worth $250,000. Okay? Let's just say you go buy another house. Another house is going to be $250,000. So my whole thing is that as long as once your rental portfolio, RENT, once your rental portfolio hits $1 million, some people likes to go up to like 5 million, all right, or 10 million. But I like to do this. Once it hits $1 million, once that portfolio hits $1 million, you need to create another holding LLC. You need to create another LLC. So which means that that's going to cap at $1 million. So the most that they can come after you is $1 million. Imagine if you have 10 million, 5 million, or 10 million in one LLC. Dude, that, my friend, a lot of money, a lot of exposure. So for me, every single one of them, every rental portfolio, right? Hits 1 million, I go create another LLC, another LLC, another LLC. Make sense? Now, this is the important part, okay? You guys got this? Please comment in and let me know you got this. If you don't, then I need to explain it to you so you can understand it a little bit more. But I have to disclose, I'm not a CPA. I'm not an accounting. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing with you what I do, what I've learned, what I know. So you need to do your own research. Okay? Don't come at me. Don't come at me, bro. All right. So now here's what's important. What's important is that you don't want to co-mingle your account, your funds. This is extremely important. Once again, I'm not a CPA. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an attorney. Do your own research. So let's just say you have a personal bank account, okay? Let's just say you have a personal bank account, and then you open up an LLC, which means now you got to open up a business account, all right? So all the money that comes in from that business hits this business account. Anything in your personal hits your personal account. But once you start to commingle the fund between your personal and your business, or from one business to another business, here's what's you're going to get in trouble. Because when they do end up trying to sue one of your LLC, let's just say your business account, and if you commingle the funds, guess what, my friend? Now they can come after your personal, your business, or any other account that you commingle with, because you just broke the rules about LLC. Andy said you're screwed. Pretty much, dude. You're pretty much being, dude, left and right. Left and right. And this is why it's important, like if you know, once you're starting to grow big and people know about you, that you got, things going to happen. Like good things, bad things happen to good people. So you got to get educated or you're going to get eliminated, my friend. Everybody understand this? You guys all understand this? I actually just showed my mom this. I was just being fun. You know, my mom and I, so for those of you who don't know, you know, my mom had us a stroke about, you know, I would say 6-7 months ago. And now that she recovered, God bless. And thanks to all you guys who pray for her. She's recovered. Her physical health is really, really good. But she has Alzheimer's. So she doesn't remember things. Thank God she remembered me, all her kids. But she will tell you different stories. Like she will say, hey, you know, my dad came and visited her. My dad passed away 3 years ago. And she will tell me stories that never happened, story that actually happens, mixed with the story that doesn't happen. It's just crazy. But I'm just so blessed, so grateful that my mom recovered health-wise, physical-wise, in the condition that she's in. Anything else is just cherry on top. And I want to say thank you to every single one of you who prayed for my mom during that period of time. It was rough, extremely rough, you know. But anyway, so I was telling her about this, and obviously she will forget within the next 30 minutes, right? She'll forget. So, you know, my mom and I have never connect like we have connect right today. So it's also a blessing in disguise that whatever happens, because my mom has always been a very serious woman, and we never bond like we used to today. My mom and I would karaoke in the car, and we would sing, and we would just have fun, and she turned into like a little kid, and you know, I feel like a dad. I don't have a kid, you know, so we have a lot of fun. But I told my mom, you know, I'm just trying to find things to talk to my mom about, because we don't have a lot of stuff to talk about, because I'm never really close to my mom. You know, when I was 18, I dropped out of high school. When I was 17, I met Lon, and Lon and I kind of go do our own thing. So anyways, but let's talk about the next stories that I want to share with you guys. All right. For those of you who are starting out, who are in the phase of growing, let's just say that you're in the phase of trying to go from 100,000 to like your first $1 million. Let me share this live business lesson with you. You guys, make sure you take note. This is important, okay? But first, before I get into that, I want to know is who on here have already gotten my book? If you're interested in wholesaling real estate, you want to crush it as a real estate wholesaler, but not just that. But if you want to wholesale virtually, I'm talking about you just want to go in any city, any states, wholesale from the comfort of your own home, or maybe you're in Bora Bora, or, you know, Lon and I went to Vietnam for a month and a half, and our business is still running. And I took 12 years of my knowledge and experience and I jam-packed it all into this book for you. So if you want to grab a copy, if you have Kindle, you can download it for free. All I ask for from you is if you can just drop me a review on Amazon. It truly means the world to me. My OCD kicks in. So currently we have 394 5-star review. Can someone, if you got the book, can someone go in there? We need 6 more. I hate odd number like this, okay? Go to WTMbook.com. Once again, I get people that DM me on Instagram and say, hey, Khang, because of your book, I just closed my first deal, and I post all the testimonial on there that you can see. 20,000, 10,000, 30,000. Dude, this is the only book that you need. I made it so simple, 43 pages. I get straight to the point, cut out all the BS. But let's talk about the lesson that let's just say you're in the growing phase, right? You got some employee, you're trying to grow, you're trying to scale your business. Whatever business that you're trying to grow and scale, I have got to share with you this life lesson. So when I first got into real estate about 12 years ago, all right, I did my first fix and flip. It took me 4 months. I got my first fix and flip done. It was, I hired a general contractor. The first one went very smooth, very smooth. I ended up making about $50,000 off of that one. And then I'm trying to grow, right? Obviously, just like every single one of us, we're trying to grow to the next level. And then I was only doing, my first year, I was doing, I would say between 2 to 3 flip, all right? I only did 2, 3 flip my first year. Because I did everything myself. I was the marketing. I was the one who generated leads. I was the one who talked to seller. I was probably like some of you right now. I did everything. Lon helps me with the back end with this, which is the marketing. But then we still have a little business in the mall selling hair extensions and hair straighteners that we're trying to run at the same time. It was just wild. So I did, and out of that, dude, so now what happened is I started to grow and want to grow and scale. So I started to open up my network, and I started to network with other investors. And then I see them, they were doing 2 to 3 flip, all right, at a time. So I was like, you know what? Well, I'm only doing 2 to 3 a year. They're doing 2 to 3 a month. Oh shit. I have some catching up to do. So now I turn on my freaking competitive mode, right? Dude, I'm a competitor. Dude, I love competition, friendly competition. Right? I don't believe in the one you lose and then you are sore loser, you cry, you bitch, and you complain. That's not me. But I love a little competition. So I was like, dude, I'm only doing 2 or 3 a year. These guys are doing 2 or 3 a month. There's something I'm doing wrong. So now I'm focusing on, I'm now not focused on profit and enjoying my journey anymore. I'm not focusing on that anymore. I'm focused on freaking, let's get some number on the board, right? Let's get some more flip. What happened is, and then I was trying to go too fast, too quick. And that's what got me in trouble. So I did the whole fix and flip game for 4.5 years. I almost went bankrupt and lost everything. So I got to the point where I got about $1.5 million tied up into the whole fix and flip game. And I almost lost everything. Lost everything. I would have to go bankrupt. Lose the house, lose the car, just almost, dude. It was so scary. It was the most scariest thing that ever happens to me. And I remember, you know, growing up, even though Lon and I was living in a shed behind a mobile home park, but we were happy. I don't know what depression is. I'm always a happy guy, man. Don't know what depression is. But when I was going through that, dude, 4 days, I finally know what depression is. Dude, I'm getting goosebumps just telling you guys the story. It felt like it was yesterday. And, you know, depression is like, dude, like you wake up, you don't want to eat, you don't want to see anybody, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to listen to motivation, you don't want to do shit. You just want someone to come and solve the problem for you. But no one will. And that's when I reached out to God, man. I was getting down on my knees and I was praying. I remember I was only sleeping 1 hour a night. And the whole entire day I was crying. I felt like a little bitch. I was crying. I was crawling into a little ball, and I was just praying to God and like, hey, help me solve this problem. But I knew that the only person that can solve, I got to face my fear. And anyways, So finally, I discovered this, okay? Finally, God heard my prayer, man, and He showed me a little tunnel at the end of the lights. And something within me say, Khang, wake the F up. You got to go out there. You have to be the one who solved the problem. I pick up the phone, made the phone call that I was so scared to make. Dude, I was so scared to make this phone call. This is almost like a do or die phone call. I made the phone call for some freaking miracle, man. That phone call solved the entire problem. And then I discovered wholesaling that actually got me out of this mess. I started to wholesale a bunch of property, take the profit from it, dude, just dump it into my fix and flip, get everything out of the way. And then once I start to realize, here's the lesson I want you guys to learn. Here's the lesson I want you guys to learn. So when I was doing this 1 flip, 2, 3 flip a year, man, I was having, I was going slow, but I was enjoying. Things were going good. I was making profit. So I thought that the grass were greener on this side until I talked to them, until I realized, and then once you're in their circle, they start to open up, right? They start to like show you the scar, tell you what was going on. Even though they were doing 2 the flip at the same time, they were working 10 hours plus a day. They were dealing with contractor, babysitting, cities, permit. They were running around like freaking crazy. And then the investor that I looked up to that were doing 3 to 4 a month, he said, Khang, did you know that I just lost on 2 my flip and was working 10 hours a day? He was just trying to get himself out of the mess. He was trying to downscale as I was trying to scale up, as I was trying to look up to him, and I got myself in the mess. If I would have talked to that person, and if I would have knew this, I would have just said, hey, slow and steady wins the race. I was trying to learn the construction term. I didn't know anything about construction. I didn't know how to manage people. I didn't have a construction team, a construction crew, or whatnot in place. I was just focused on scaling, and I wasn't focused on my own journey. I was focused on competing. The most important lesson I want you guys to learn, I'm going to tell you guys another story when I get into wholesaling, building up my personal brand to now making multiple millions of dollars a year. I want to share with you that lesson as well. My intention about doing this video that I've never shared before, because I watched this one video of this gal that I want to share with you guys. If you get a chance, you have to go watch it. She grew her company to the point where she was making $500,000 a month, but she lost herself in the whole trying to scale. And that's what I relate to it. So I want to share. That's why I want to create this video to help save you the headaches and the pain. Okay. Hold on a second. My VA trying to get a code from me. So hold on a second. Okay. This, you guys, comment in, let me know where you're at right now in your business journey. Just comment in, let me know. I really want to help you and save you that headaches, that pain. So, a lot of times what I'm saying is that you don't know. So here's what I'm saying. When I was doing 2 to 3 flips, now, once again, I don't recommend any one of you to get into the whole fix and flip game. Don't. All right. If you want to do 2 to 3 a year and you're just having fun and you want to but if you're trying to scale, if you want to get to like $1 million, $100,000 a month, $1 million a month, I honestly don't recommend you do fix and flip. If you want to do 2 to 3 a year just for fun, no problem. But this just takes so much capital, so much risk, so much time. I have never met a house flipper that had it figured out, where he's only working 2 to 3 hours a day and making $100,000 net a month on the fix and flip. I have never met one. So let me share this with you, okay? So sometime you already on the right path. Sometime everything that you're currently doing right now, you already doing right. Because it really all comes down to, my friend, is profit. It's not about how big the business is. It might look sexy, but it really all comes down to its profit and time. That's the only two things, my friend, that really matters when you trying to build your business. Because what is the ultimate goal? What is the reason why you started your own business? Answer me that question. For me, I'll start first. For Lon and I, it was profit and then freedom. When I say freedom, means time freedom. To do whatever we want, whenever, wherever, and with whoever the F that we want. Period. I don't want to create another J-O-B. I don't want to own a job. I don't want to be a slave to my business. But a lot of times, if you don't know, you will end up being a slave for the biz. And sometimes, dude, you dig the hole so deep that it's extremely hard to get out, which means you cannot stop. You just got to keep going and going and going, and all of a sudden you're tangled in this huge mess that is really hard to get out. So if you can discover it early and get out early, that is probably the best. Okay? So for me, dude, it all comes down to its profit and time freedom. That is it. So here's the next lesson. But I want to take a little break. I want to go ahead and read some of you guys' question here. And I want to go into the next lesson that I've learned. Multi-million-dollar lesson I'm about to share with you, okay? But it really all comes down to time and freedom, my friend. Okay. Angelo said, I would like to do rental and Airbnb. So the biggest thing with Airbnb, I can give you a lesson. You know, I have 2 Airbnb, 14 long-term rentals. The thing with Airbnb I want you to understand is that location. That's it, my friend. Number 1 with Airbnb is location. Biggest thing, dude. And you got to make sure that it is not restricted. Okay, so you check with the city, the county, the states, that is not restricted for Airbnb. Location is number 1 for Airbnb, man. The next thing is what is so special. You got to have something that is special, that stands out, that makes people want to come back, that's different than like hotel. You want to do something special, okay? Add special features, whatever it is, okay? Let's take a few more questions and then I'm gonna go in. Hold on a second. Man, I'm trying to multitask. I'm a multitasker, man. Lon can't multitask. Lon cannot multitask. Lon, like I'm driving. Lon can't sit there, make a phone call, talk and doing business at the same time. She can't. She can't even text. She can't even go to her website and text or go to her, like she's like, Khang, I'll have a headache. I look at Lon like, dude, such a snowflake. I look at Lon and be like, dude, snowflakes here. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, I mean, I understand some of us can multitask, others can't multitask. But let me share with you another lesson because we're already 23 minutes in. Okay. Once again, I want you to look at your business. Okay? I want you to look at your business, my friend. 2 things that only matters. Only 2 things that matter in your business. Profitability, and then your time. The amount of time that you put into your business and the profitability that business produce. I don't think I've ever get into talking just straight up business like this. Do you guys like this, or is this too much yabby or too much you're like, Khang, we don't really care. If you guys don't care, then obviously I really don't want to, do this. I want to put the kind of content that actually help and change your guys' life in the business. So I want to make sure before we actually continue. When I first started out, I wish people would have I wish I would have knew this. That's all. Love it, bro. Keep talking. You're good. Okay. So once again, it comes down to profitability and time. How much time goes into that business and how much profit does that business produce? If you run a $10 million business and you're working like a mad dog 12 hours a day and you profit $1 million, what's the point? What's the point of that? If you profit 10%, what's the point? Why not focus on running a more lean business? Why not just do 5 million and profit, dude, 3 mil? Why not? 50%, dude. You should be able to profit 50% of that business. Lon and I did like at least you got to be at least 50% profitability. So now let me tell you guys a crazy story. This story wild. This blew me out of my mind. This is 13 years ago when Lon and I, so at this time I was doing real estate. Lon trying to find her own way. You know, Lon always trying to find her own ways. Like she's just not passionate about doing real estate or teaching real estate. She loves selling product, girl product, right? So she got into the whole Amazon, drop shipping, private label. So we went to this Amazon event. Dude, I got to tell you, man, Amazon people hold a badass, dude, the guy hold a badass event. And let me tell you the guy's name. His name for his channel is, I think something about how my wife quit her job or something like, or my wife quit her job or something like that. He's an Asian dude. The event was awesome. Dude, we had so much fun. The people there were just so humble. They were so open, like you feel like they can share everything with you. It's just a fun experience. But Lon and I met this guy, and at this time, I think at this time I was making at least $500,000 a year from my wholesaling business. I think, I'm not exactly sure. It's just a long time ago, so I don't quite remember. But this guy said, Khang, I want to build a $100 million company. I said, oh, great. How much are you looking to profit? You know what he said? He said 1 mil. 1%. Is that 1% or is that 10%? He wants to build a $100 million company, but only makes $1 million. Dude, do you know? I don't know. So listen, let's be real. I don't know how it is to build a $100 million company, but I can tell you this alone. Even me trying to get to like, $10 million a year. I'm at $5 million a year, okay? Even trying to get to $10 million a year. Do you know how much time, how much work, how much effort, how much employee you need to have? The guy want to build $100 million. Dude, you got to be working a lot. And just to make $1 million? Come on, man. Shit, bro. I was going to be like, hey, I'll probably do that within the next like 2-3 years. So to me, it doesn't make sense. So let me tell you a story of me trying to grow and scale my personal brand. Let's talk about this. Okay? Did you know? So before, and once again, I want to be as transparent as possible. But so let's talk about my personal brand. Okay? So just a few years ago, I would say 3 to 4 years ago, dude, I was doing $3 million a year. You know how much my overhead is? I've never shared this before. I don't know, man. Shit. My overhead. Dude, my overhead is probably like, I would say like maybe 10 to 15K a month. Maybe. Dude, you guys can do the math. How much I profit. And then I start to like get into the grow and scale, right? Grow and scale mode. I want to get to the next level. I want to, get to the point where I can do $1 million a month, right? That's my ultimate goal. So I start hiring on a bunch of teams. Now I have a sales team. I have, my academy, my coaches, all kinds of stuff I got to pay. Did you know that my profitability went down. I'm not saying it's bad, but it went down to like 50%. I'm making way more, so I'm bringing way more revenue. Don't get me wrong. We're doing, dude, we're at like 350. I'm sorry. Just on the personal brand, I would say we're between 200 to 300K per month, depending on what month, right? But my overhead just got way bigger. Because when I was growing and scaling, I was looking what other people were doing. They were hiring on this and that, and I would just kind of copy, right? I was like, okay, well, if they get that much, I need to do the same. But what I didn't know, my friend, was I was already profiting what they were making. So what I'm telling you right now is that sometimes you're already on the right path, but you don't know that you're on the right path, so you change your path, and then you realize that, dude, the path that you thought was right was now wrong. So it's like, how do you know you're on the right path? That's the thing. The only way to know that you're on the right path is you need to be a part of the mastermind that people are doing way bigger number than you, right? Because that's what you're trying to get to, and they will share with you the mistakes and their profitability. So you just need to go back to your game plan and like, hey, now how do I really scale this thing up and be more profitable, right? And not like them. Now I got, more employee. Lon and I just calculated the other day. I was like, holy shit, how the heck did we end up? I think we got like 14 now or something like that. I don't even know, like 14. To some of you be like, Khang, 14 employees, that's not a lot. But Lon and I, man, we just want to run a lean business. A lean business. That's it. I'm not interested in growing it to 10 million and then profit 1 million. What's the point? I'm already profiting 1 million. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point trying to grow bigger, but profit the same? I'm decreasing my profitability. So here's something I want you guys to know, okay? To scale any business, man, here's what you really, 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 really need. This is the key to really grow any business. So let's just say that you got a business that's going really well for you right now, and then you want to start another one, right? Here's the first thing you want to do, because sometimes, man, scaling so fast can also hurt you. When you're trying to grow so fast, it can also hurt you because you don't have enough experience, you don't have enough employee in place for you to freaking blow up. So when you see people that scale really big, dude, I've seen it happen multiple times. People, all of a sudden, they just took off and they scale so fast, so big. It was like, dude, all of a sudden they got himself in a big mess. It looks good from the outside, but when you know what's happened on the inside. And the reason I'm sharing this with you, because I paid $30,000 to go to a mastermind right now, that I get to hang out with guys and gals that are, doing big numbers. But when it comes down to, dude, I would say, dude, even though I'm the smallest fish in the tank, like I don't produce big numbers like them, but dude, I have the most time freedom, and I net, I would say, almost half of the people in the room. That's how it is, man. And I did not know that. I keep on thinking, am I doing something wrong? Like, why are these people out of nowhere blowing up, and I've been grinding at this for so long, and I'm not as big as them. So the next thing I want you to think about is never compare yourself, never compare your journey to someone else's. Focus on your own journey, my friend. And don't lose yourself in the journey, especially on social media. You see people go on social media. I've seen people go on social media, and they're so caught up. They're so caught up in like, oh man, I am like, yeah, I'm a superstar now, and they, the attention, like they're afraid their attention will go away, and they will do everything they can for the attention and all of that, right? Social media can be very, very wild. If you can't control this, my friend, social media, dude, I've seen it carry people into a very, very bad way. Okay? So the biggest thing is when you, let's just say that right now you are operating your wholesaling business. And all of a sudden you want, hey, I want to create another business, right? The first thing, my friend, the first thing that you need to do is you need to find this one person. You need to find a COO. This person is a clone of you. They're hard to find. They're very hard to find. I can tell you right now, do you know, let me ask every single one of you on this, man. Is that every single one of you, all right, on here right now, do you know what is the number one thing to actually growing and scaling in the business? Number one, like the hardest thing ever to grow and scale a business. Do you know what that is? I'll show you what that is. But once again, when you decided, you know what, you want to merge, you want to like remove yourself from that business, from that wholesaling business or any business, you need a COO. This person is your integrator. They are the one who's going to replace you and run the show for you. So before you're trying to build another one, dude, you got to find this person. You have to. They're hard to find, but you must plug this person in before you venture into a new one. Once you venture into a new one, the first person, dude, you also got to find a COO. Find a person that can run that biz for you. That's the first person that you need to find, because this person is going to help you hire. It's going to help you put the system together. It's going to help you fire people. They're going to help you. Without this person, dude, you're going to work like a mad dog. Okay? Let me tell you the hardest thing to grow and scale a business. It all comes down to this one thing, my friend. People. The hardest thing to grow and scale a business. People. Employee. The absolute hardest. It's really hard to find good, talented people, right? It's extremely hard. They work for a little bit and then they want to quit. So now you spend all the time training them up. Guess what? 6 months in, bam, you have to rehire, retrain again. That is what costs your business the most. The most cost in business, man, is turnover. Dude, you spend a year training them up, giving them everything already, and then boom, they quit. They found something better, or they just don't like their job anymore, whatever it is, right? Now you got to go and train a new one. Turnover, man. So once you find a good employee, the key is how do you motivate them? How do you keep them excited, all right, to continue? So employee is the hardest thing when it comes to growing and scaling any business. I don't care what business you're in. This is what you need. It's hard. So Lauren and I always think about, you know what? How can we build something that's virtual? That's just like AI, doesn't need a whole lot of employee. You know what those companies are? You know what that is? Doesn't need a whole lot, 1 or 2 people, bam. So when you're trying to grow, you're very, very big, and that business needs employee, dude. It's going to be tough, right? But obviously it's doable. So which means now you gotta next level up your skill. So now how can you become an actual leader? So you got to go and learn from other skills. You got to learn leadership skills, how to manage people, how to like motivate them, how to run a team. So there's more skill set that you got to upgrade as you're trying to grow and build. Make sense? Oh man, I was going to talk about something else. I just don't want to forget. There's so much stuff, man. You guys, is this a good life, or is this good? Is it valuable to you? I want to know that. Is it valuable enough? Okay? I'm trying to take 12 years of my knowledge and just trying to jam pack it all into this one, man. I was going to share something else and then I forgot. I forgot. Forgot already. It was important. Screw it. It's important. Screw it. I forgot already, man. Oh, jeez. All right, I got so much stuff coming from the... Okay, hold on a second. Okay. I forgot already. You only got 10 minutes, remember it. All right. Could you go over your roster? John, I don't know what you mean by go over my roster, man. Thomas, glad I found you, dude. Thomas, glad that you're here, man. I appreciate it. You know, I truly hope that this add a lot of value to you. Also, too, is any one of you that's on the live, have you joined my 3-day challenge replay? So I post a testimonial on Instagram. Someone joined my live 3-day challenge. I'm not going to do one again. Probably, I don't know, man. I don't know when. But I can give you the replay completely for free. And here's what the replay is. I don't know if any one of you that is interested. But the replay, we really go in-depth. Like, I've never done such an in-depth training, showing you the software that I use to pull motivated seller leads, show you the, like, how to pull cash buyer nationwide, so you can wholesale, you can JV deals, all kinds of good stuff. If you want to join that you want to get that 3-day replay for free, go to right here. All you need to go to is WTM3day.com. Put in your name, put in your email, give it about 15, 20 minutes. My team will send you day number 1. I can tell you right now, it is the most powerful 3-day training I've ever done. I've never got on a screen and then brought another investor on to show you guys, walk you through how to use this software, how to put motivated seller leads nationwide. The crazy thing about the software that I share with you that I use, it uses AI to be able to detect. Imagine if you get to know who will get into a situation where they need to sell their property 90 days before any other investor knows about it. Pre-foreclosure, divorce, tax delinquents, probate. Imagine that. That, my friend, is power. Okay, a couple questions. Let's rock and roll, man. Couple questions. What kind of question you guys got? Oh my God. All of a sudden I got so much message from everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got to call a seller. Okay. Thomas, here's what I want you to understand, man. Knowledge, right, is actually not power. A lot of people say knowledge is power, but in my personal opinion, I don't believe knowledge is power. Knowledge is good, man, but you got to put in execution. Knowledge plus execution, my friend, that is true power. Do you know how many people that I run into and say, hey, Khang, I got this great idea. Have you done anything about it? No. What's so great? You haven't done shit. Knowledge plus power, my friend, is true power. That is power. Knowledge without execution, worthless. Worthless. You read a bunch of books, but you don't implement on anything. What's the point? That's why a lot of you say, hey, Khang, I've read, a book a month. Cool. You read a book a month. What have you done? I'm still learning. I haven't done anything. Come on, man. Shit. I'm not a reader. You know what I am? Now, I'm not telling you to not read. I'm not telling you to not read, but I'm telling you not to overconsume on books. If you haven't implemented, if you haven't execute the information that is being shared in that book, why read another one? This leads me to my ad, my little YouTube ad. No, honestly, you guys, this is the only book, I'm telling you right now, the only book that you need if you want to succeed in wholesaling, and especially you want to do it virtually. I made this book so simple that I cut out all the BS. You know how you read the other books, they're like 200 pages, 300 pages? Why? They will tell you all kind of motivations, all kind of inspirations. They'll tell you a bunch of BS stories. This, I gave you everything. I took 12 years and jam-packed it all right here, baby. Here's what I cover. And it's all you need. How to find motivated sellers. How to virtually wholesale. How to skip trace, make the offer. How to negotiate like a pro. How to find the cash buyer. How to find the title company to close your deal. Mindset. Extremely important. Without the right mindset, you ain't going to master or win at any business or anything you do. Number 9, how to scale, grow your business. I'll leave chapter 10 for you to find out. Jamin said, just order one. Jamie. Oh, shoot. I put up the wrong banner. But if you guys want to grab the book, just go to WTMbook.com. And if you can, please, it would mean the world to me if you can take some time and drop me a review on Amazon. We need 6 more to hit 400 5-star review. If you read the review, you understand that I am a straight to the point kind of guy. I don't want to go around in the circle, straight to the point. You call me up. Typically when people call me, I'll be like, okay, so how can we make money together? Let's just get straight to business, man. How are you? I'm good. You good? Okay, let's go. How can we make money together? I want you guys to understand that everybody in business do something. There's a motive. Everybody has a motive. It could be good. It could be bad. But everybody's also in it what's for them. For me, on the book, I want to be number 1. That's all. That's why I told the person who helps me write the book, I said, give it everything. Don't effing hold anything back. Because if you hold back, I'll lose the game. I want to crush anybody that comes out with the book will know, dude, King Kong, the only books you need, man. All right. So, what other question you guys got? Jamie, I got you, dude. I appreciate it, Jamie. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. And every single one of you that dropped me a review, that took the time, the precious time out of your day. So it means a lot to me, man. It really, truly does. Oh, yeah, I said I was going to do a cold call. Shit. Fine. We got 12 minutes. Let's put one on. Who wants to, how much is the book, Thomas? Dude, come on, man. How much can a book cost, bro? How much can a book cost, dude? If you have Kindle, it's free. You don't have to buy it, dude. If you have Kindle, it's free. But if you want to buy it in paperback, it's like $12, man. $12. PDF is free, yes. I would love for you just to get the free one, right? But I know some of you want to hold it, right? But honestly, the free one itself already means a lot. I don't need you guys to buy it. I just want to be number 1. Drop me a review is what's most important. It's the most important to me. All right, I got one phone call, and then we're going to wrap this up. Now, before that, let's just say that you read the book, you've done the 3 days, you do everything already. I want to give you guys as much resource as possible. But if you're like, Khang, I still haven't closed my first deal, or maybe I've done a deal or 2 deals, but Khang, why can I consistently close 1 deal a month, right? Or maybe you're brand new. So I don't care if you're brand new or experienced, but if you need help building, grow, scale your wholesaling operations, and you are that person who like, Khang, I love that hands-on coaching mentorship. I want to be a part of your community. Here's what I got for you. Go to coachwithkhang.com. Book a phone call with my team. We have a 5-month commitment or a 10 or a 1-year plan, whatever one you want to do. But I want to tell you this though. Whoever decided to sign up, you must have the work ethic. You must be coachable. You must put in the work. And you must stay committed. If you don't have those 4, please don't waste your money. This is not a get rich quick, but this is a get rich for sure. We'll give you all the tools, all the resource, all the training, 24/7 support. You can be a part of my community where people are doing deals, People are JVing deals within the community. We have classes almost every single day to go over everything that you need. Cold call, the script, all my online training course, everything is included. So I don't know if it's for you or not, but there you go. I don't want lazy people, and I don't want excuse maker. I want you to call these. Oh, I can't. Don't join, because obviously you don't have what it takes. Save your money. Go try to figure out some other get rich quick shit. Get scammed, and then whine and complain like a little bitch later to me. I'm not about that. Andy Low Lamb said, dude, what's the price for coaching? So Andy, honestly, bro, the best thing to do is book a call with my team. They'll go over the price. They go over everything with you, because the most important part, Andy, is I want to make sure that whoever we bring on is also an asset to the community, and it actually matches, right, our community. I just don't want anybody to go on, man. You know, because right now the community that we got is so positive. Everyone is taking actions. It's a good environment. I want to keep it like that. So we're not just, you know, for the money, but we're picky of who we bring on as well. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we got one phone call for one person here. Who wants to? Okay, someone really, really wants to jump on today. Okay, let's see. Okay, 832. Who really want to jump on today? 832-362-362 5039. Okay, here we go. Really want to jump on today.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes. This is Jeremiah speaking. Who am I be speaking with?
You're the one who calling me.
I'm the one calling you? Okay. Give me 1 second.
Come on, man. Hello?
I thought you was going to do the postcard one.
No, dude. Hey, dude.
Okay, I'm calling you.
Oh, dude, always expect the unexpected, man. Hello?
All right. Hello, this is Jeremiah with We Buy Houses. May I speak with Khang?
Yeah. What's this about?
Okay. So I'm doing a list of qualified property owners to call and see if they have a house or property that they're interested in selling. So, Khang,
I can't hear you.
So, Khang, did you have a property that you wanted to sell or receive a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer from us?
Well, I mean, like, wait a second. Like, who are you guys?
We're a company.
You're breaking up, dude. You're breaking up so bad. Like, how do you get my phone number?
A list of qualified property owners to call and see if they have a house or property that they're interested in selling. So, did you property or a house that you offer from us?
I mean, like, if the price is right.
Okay. And is this a good time to talk, Khang? You have a couple minutes?
I got a few minutes. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, great, Khang. And before we go over any details, how are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking, what makes it so far?
What's that?
If you don't mind me asking, what makes it so far today, Khang?
Wait. I like, you're breaking up really bad. I can't hear you.
If you don't mind me asking, Khang, what makes your day so fine today? What makes it so good?
Well, I mean, like, hey, you know what? I wake up, I'm healthy, just, you know, and it's nice and sunny outside, so I can't complain.
That's good. I stay in Florida, and the weather's over here is terrible. So it's good that you have good weather over there, and that you're healthy and everything.
Okay.
And come on, again, my name is Jeremiah with We Buy Houses, and we work with a group of investors who may want to sell their property. And it's the property that you want to sell or receive a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer from us, located at 123 Apple Street.
Yeah, I sold that one already.
You saw this one?
Yeah.
So what address did you want to receive a free, possibly, potentially receive a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer from us?
I mean, like maybe the house that I'm living in.
And which one may that be?
It's 235 ABC.
235 ABC. Okay, give me 1 second while I pull up some information here. So
You got about 5 minutes.
Typically, our company, we offer these offers. We're looking to buy a property with 2 bedrooms and 1 bath with over 700 square feet. So what I have here is the house that you're living in.
Why he's talking about like, hey, our company, we qualify.
Is that the correct address?
Yes.
Okay, great. And okay, I'm going to go over all the information that I have on the property to make sure everything is correct, and then I'll be able to kind of share with you on where we are in price, and hopefully we can come to an agreement on a fair price that works for you and works for us, so we can hopefully move forward to buying your property today.
Okay.
And Khang, I just wanted to say that we appreciate the opportunity that you are giving our company, whether we work sign out or not. I just want to say that I obviously appreciate the opportunity just to be able to look at your property and make you a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer.
I think you kind of overdo it, but yeah.
And Khang, aside from the price, which I know is important to you, what's another reason for wanting to sell your property today?
Beside the price, I mean, like, I was thinking about moving possibly in the next, couple months. Possibly could be, I'm thinking about maybe just, list the property or sell it, to investor properly, maybe.
Okay. Did you know where you wanted to move after you sell the property?
Probably to Seattle.
Seattle. What's in Seattle, if you don't mind me asking?
What's in Seattle?
Yes.
Chinatown.
Chinatown. Okay, and what's stopping you from listing it?
See that? Moment? I would have come in and built report. Chinatown. We're talking same language here, man. Chow mein, fried rice. What?
I said, what's stopping you from listing it at the moment?
Well, I mean, like, I just kind of, I'm just kind of like, kind of work things out. I haven't talked to any realtor yet, and all of a sudden I got a call from you, so I figured, hey, maybe,
this is the time.
Maybe you guys would make me a good offer enough that I would just sell it.
Okay, well, hopefully we can, come to an agreement on a fair price that works for you and works for
Dude,
us.
He has no energy on the call.
If we are able to come to an agreement, do you know roughly how soon you would like to sell and close escrow on the property?
I mean, I can sell as soon as possible.
Okay, and so closing with our company is between 30 to 45 days or sooner. Would that work for you, Khang, or do you need it ASAP?
I mean, like I said, I can really close anytime. It doesn't matter.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and ask you a couple more questions. If somebody was to buy the property in your area, how would you rate the neighborhood from 100 being the best and 0 being the worst?
The neighborhood is great.
Neighborhood is great. What makes it so great, Khang?
What makes it so great? Dude, I mean, we're literally next to the water. It's quiet. No kids. No homeless.
That's good. Do you go fishing since you're next to the water? Or you just like to sit out and just, lay on some chairs?
Yeah, no fishing for me.
No fishing for you?
Dude, the way that he built report, just awkward. Like, do you guys feel the awkwardness when you built the report?
If you don't mind me asking, have you on the property, have you done any updates or anything on the property since you had it?
Nope, I've not.
So everything still 3 bedrooms, 2 baths with 1,300 square feet, correct?
Correct.
And Khang, are there any repairs or updates that you think we'll need to do to make it look modern again and to compete against other properties on the market or in that area?
As far as I know, it's fine. There's really, nothing wrong with the property.
So I understand that you're living in it, and I know you're not a realtor, but given the estimate, what do you think, if we was to do any repairs and update it and make it into 2024 condition? Because I know the property was built, that I'm looking right here, is 1990. So to make it in 2024 conditions, do you know how much repairs or anything would cost us?
I'm not a contractor, so I can't tell you that. I mean, I'm just looking for an offer. So if you got an offer, great. If you don't, we can pretty much just end the call.
So to give you an offer, Khang, I know this might be a little bit frustrating, but typically we don't know after in the last 30 years, since you're the only owner that's been living in the property. I don't know if you've done any updates or any work on the property.
Hello? You're breaking up, man.
So since you're the owner,
right? Listen. I gave you all the information already. I'm not a contractor. I really don't know how much it's going to cost to fix the property up. And listen, you guys are the one who called me, say that you want to buy my house. So we spent 10 minutes on the phone already. I really just want to know, what's, what are you guys willing to pay for my house?
Okay, I understand that you're asking for the price, and I'm sorry if I'm frustrating you by any chance. Can I mortgages or anything, any liens or anything on the property that we need to pay off in order to close on the property and take over as is?
No, it's free and clear.
Free and clear. Okay, that's good. And okay, Khang, let me go over a little bit on what our company offers. Our company is willing to buy the property in as-in condition, as well as taking on all the risk.
Okay, bro. Okay, man. I'm sorry. So what's your name? Jeremiah, dude. So Jeremiah, all your question is good, man. All the question is good, but the problem with you, dude, the biggest problem with you is, number one, I think that you, build rapport, find ways to build rapport a little bit better. But the way that you talk on the phone, bro, there's no excitement. It's just kind of it's just like a monotone. It's literally just sit here listening to you just kind of talk. You know what I mean? Like your voice, man, it gotta go up, it gotta go down, it gotta a little bit of excitement to it.
Yes.
But so all your question is good. So when it comes down to, for example, I'd be like, you know what? We spent 10 minutes on the phone. I really just want to know what the offer is. Are you guys going to make me an offer or not? Right? Oh, wow. We spent 10 minutes already on the phone? Khang, wow, time flies. But yes, we definitely can make you an offer, right, on your property. I actually just got a few more questions, right? And I'll be able to take all the information, send it to my research team. They'll be able to construct. I literally can call you back. This could be within a few hours, right? But typically, we can make you a free, no risk, no complications CAD offer within 24 hours or less.
Yes.
So I would add in, dude, I would just add in a little bit more vibe, a little bit more energy into the phone call.
Okay.
So now let's come down to, and let's start talk about numbers.
I've been, studying and everything. So
I can see that, dude. I can see that. Tonality. And he's just right. Dude, I can see that, which is great, right? But I just need you to put a little bit more energy onto into the phone call. Okay, so let's get down to talk about numbers.
All right.
I don't know, I don't know what the property's worth.
You don't know what the property is worth in today's market?
Nope, I have no clue. I mean, listen, once again, you guys are the one who called me and say you want to buy my house. You must have an offer.
Okay. So we're as well as taking on all the risk and all the.
You're breaking up really bad, bro.
As well as taking on all the risk and all the repairs, as well as handling the cleaning on the property. So if there are any items you want to take, and the items you don't want can be left as they are in the house.
Okay, so dude, okay. So right here, dude, right here, I said that I don't have, I don't know, make me an offer. Well, the thing is now you got to come and ask me, man. Hey, so what are similar property in the area is selling for? Like, do you at least know that? Or do you at least know like what the tax assessed value on the property is? And then based on that information, like, so how much are you like, how much are you hoping to get for your property? Right?
Okay.
And then, so bro, so once again, listen to what the seller's saying. And then you want to come back and then ask them the right questions that matches whatever it is that they, answer. Hey, I don't know what the property's, hey, I understand that you don't know what the property's worth, but do you know what things are selling for? Or what the tax assessed value is? And do you have a rough ideas of what you like to get? Because if you don't know those three, even if we make you an offer, like how would you know if it's fair or not fair?
Yeah.
Right? So you want to ask those questions, man. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, dude, bro,
Yeah.
Listen, dude, if you can handle the feedback and if you can handle on this call, bro, you got to just keep moving on and just keep calling seller. There will be seller, dude, that will say even more nasty things to you. All right. You will get a bunch of hangups. But the thing to win in the game, dude, it's just like I was telling Lon, like you gotta put enthusiasm into the things that you're doing, even if you don't feel like doing, dude. But when you pick up the phone, because people can feel your energy. So when you pick up the phone, dude, get excited because this might be the deal, baby. All right, dude.
Yeah. Thank
dude,
you.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And honestly, you guys, when I give you guys feedback, I don't mean please don't take it personal. And I want you guys to all understand that when I first started, I was worse. But I want you to put some energy, some enthusiasm into the things that you are doing. If you get on the phone like, yeah, like, dude, people will be like, come on, man. Like, if you give a little energy, hey, how's your day? Oh, it's sunny there. I wish it was sunny here. Right? So put some energy, put some enthusiasm into whatever that is that you're doing. That's why when I say that's why to me, before you pick up the call for the phone and try to call and talk to the seller, you gotta hype yourself up, man. You gotta pump yourself up. This might be the deal, baby. I know I got 15 FU already, but this might be the 16. I got 20 FU already, but this might be the 21, right? I got 100 FU already. I got a seller that's just pissed off and square and cussed at me. They're just having a bad day. I'm chilling, man. Let's go, baby. Right? Pick up that thing, dude, and let's go, dude. And I'm telling you, dude, if you can do that, then you win. Because if you get like a couple FU me like this, you're not going to make another call. And you're not going to sound the same. You're not going to sound like you care for them. You're not going to sound like you're going to help them. And you're not going to be able to close the deal. Anyways, you guys, that's all I got for you today. Once again, if you guys do appreciate this, and if this added enough value to you, boom, smash that thumbs up. And whoever it is that was just on the call with me, I can see that you got the script. I can see that you're studying. I can see that you know, getting on the call and willing to put yourself out there. You're doing all the right thing already, bro. The only thing I want you to do is put in some energy, some enthusiasm when you get on the call. And I promise you, talk to them like a friend. Talk to them like someone you would just talk, man, like just chill, right? But you got the questions in front of you that you want to ask them. But just if you can, dude, I look forward to seeing you closing your first deal soon, bro. I hope that whatever we just did here don't discourage you, but give you more energy. Okay? Until next time, you guys, take care. And let's go get this money.